see. Let's mute this. Hopefully, we are live, and this is working. Let me check my chat here and see. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you in the video or in this meeting. Is it live on the YouTube yet?
I'm pulling up my YouTube link right now, just to double check that we're live. You know, technology getting it figured out. Computer is struggling a little bit. It looks like we're
You know,
live. I see myself
technology.
there. I'm talking. Awesome. How's everybody doing today? Hope you all are having a great Thursday. I'm really excited to be here bringing you the final presentation for our Interns 2020 prototype from this year. My name is Devin Ryder, and I'm the Executive Director of Lower Brule Research. And so we've got just a few more minutes for this video to actually finish compressing. We have a video presentation for you. It's about 20 minutes, which goes through the projects that the kids worked on this year. And so it'll be done here in about 2 minutes and 53 seconds. So yeah, I don't have too much else to say other than I'm just certainly super proud of our students. Going through this and during a pandemic was beyond difficult. And so this year, instead of having students come in and work together like we've done for the past 5 years, we had to switch things up. And so students had to work from home. We delivered them each a invention packet. And so they all got some supplies, including a laptop, so that they could connect virtually with us. And so they connected virtually with a couple of our educators and worked together to create a product that I think is really cool. Definitely something that just shows the commitment that these young people have to their community, to the things that they care about, and their kind of willingness to go above and beyond, even logging in from home to create and work together. And so, yeah, I just want to say to all of you, because I know they're all watching here, congratulations. You all did a great job, and I'm really proud of you and what you did this year. I'm really also have to say a big thank you and grateful to our educators, our high school educators, Billy Joe and Tashina, showcasing these high schoolers today. Yeah, it's been great. Well, our showcase video has finished compressing. So let me just double check and make sure that it's ready to go. It is ready to go. I'm going to load it up on here for you. And you will see there's a full introduction Billy Joe takes you through, but there will be a question and answer period afterwards. Billy Joe will talk about that a little bit. And let's see if I can get this playing. All right, so that's not quite working. Let's see if we can do, yes, let's see if we can add this. Not finding the thing that I wanted to find. I guess I'll just share my screen with you, and we will play it that way. I think that should work, since I'm not quite sure how to load this up. And we'll be back for some questions and answers after this presentation. Somebody could give me a call on my phone if this isn't working for folks. So please let me know.
Hello, I'm Billy Joe Sazul, high school and middle school educator for Lower Brule Research. Welcome to our 2020 prototype showcase. The students have worked the last 2 months on a product they call the Indigee smartwatch. They designed it to help combat the alarming number of missing and murdered Indigenous women. How it would work is that it would send out an alert to family members who in turn could use to help law enforcement track down people using their GPS coordinates. And the following will be students presenting the science behind the product. On the right side of the screen is a chat room. Feel free to post any questions or comments, feedback that you may have, and please stay tuned at the end of the presentation for the question and answering session. Thank you and enjoy the presentation.
Hi, my name is Isabel Estes, and I'm here today to introduce you to our team. Our team is a group of 14 male and female interns that range from 7th through 12th graders who all share the common goal of creating change. Our team was brought together through a local nonprofit known as the Lower Brule Research Program in order to create some type of project that would impact the Lower Brule Reservation in a positive way. Being as all of us either currently reside on the Lower Brule Reservation or in surrounding areas and are either Native American or have some sort of close connection with Indigenous people. These factors heavily influenced the design and the make of the Indigee smartwatch, being as all of us felt that it was important to us to incorporate Lakota culture and to represent Indigenous people in a positive light. Which is why we designed the smartwatch to be a technological solution that could possibly lessen the numbers of missing and murdered Indigenous women, being as the movement is something that we all hold close to our hearts. None of this would have been done if it weren't for 3 special members/mentors of our team who were there from start to finish and made sure that they gave us the best advice, made sure we had tons of fun and laughter, and most importantly, made sure we stayed on track. So I just want to give a big thank you to Devin Ryder, Tashina McBride, and Billy Joe Sadzu. And also, thank you for listening to my part of the presentation.
I'm Heavenly, and today I'm going to be showing you what I've been working on. It's called the button, and we should be able to press on the button after you put everything together. And once you press on the button, the electricity should flow through and turn that LED light on. If you let go of the button, the LED light should turn off. But to show you what I've just said, this is what I mean. When you turn this, it should turn on. And when you let go of the button, it should turn off. Because when you let go of the button, the electricity stops flowing through. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. In this video, I will be talking about the GPS module. During this internship, I learned a lot about the GPS module. Once I got it wired up, I wanted to learn more about it and how it worked. And this is the GPS module. This is the Arduino, and this is the little tiny GPS thing. It's blinking because it is reading my coordinates to tell where I am. In order for it to do what you want it to do, such as tell your location, you would have to wire it up right and also complete the coding right. And this is basically, where you see it go from 0, that's because it wasn't able to connect with the other satellites to get my location. But with these numbers right here, this is my location as of right now. This is my coordinates of where my GPS module is of right now. Oh, as some of you guys may ask how it works, well, a GPS is a system of 30 plus navigation satellites circling Earth. We know where they are because they constantly send out signals. A GPS receiver in our phone listens for those signals. Once the receiver calculates the distance from four or more satellites, which that's why I said it was connected to the 4 satellites, it can figure out where you are.
Hello, and my name is Tasia, and I'm part of the Brule research community. I'm here to inform you about the LCD screen. It is a liquid crystal display. It is a flat panel display or electronically modulated optical device that uses light modulating properties of liquid crystals combined with polarizers. This is what it looks like. I don't have it wired up right now, but this is what it looks like. So you can put anything on this. You can put anything on it. Any words on it, like an email received or GPS coordinates, all of that. It does all of it, and this is what it is. And yeah, I mean that's about all I have to say. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Lacosta Byington. I'm 15 years old and I'm gonna be a sophomore. Here I have the real-time clock module that we are using in our technology. The back side above. A real-time clock is a computer clock that keeps track of the current time through a device such as a watch. Although the term often refers to devices in personal computers, servers, and embedded systems, real-time clocks are present in almost any electronic device which keeps accurate time. I think that we do use this technology more than ever. It is really a core technology that kind of goes unsurfaced. In the bottom right corner, you can see that I have inserted a diagram of how we wired it to the motherboard Arduino Uno, which supplies the power and connects everything and runs it smoothly. Here, if it's wired correctly and we have a LCD screen or another piece of technology which we can present the time and date on it with the correct wiring and the correct coding, we can present the real accurate time and date onto an LCD screen or another type of screen we use. And with this technology, I personally connected it to an LCD screen, and I think the hardest part when using it was the coding had to be the hardest part, because there's different types of mess ups that you can do in coding, and coding is another core technology which one of my teammates will be talking about or has talked about. But the real-time clock module is a big part in our technology that we're making. As you can tell, we're making the watch of tomorrow, which, what is a watch without the time and date?
Hi, my name is Martina and I'm part of the Lower Brule research. We made a modified Fitbit smartwatch using Arduino Uno platform. One of the new features we included was the distress button. When this is triggered, it sends an alert message sending the person's coordinates through an email using Wi-Fi. With this extra feature on the watch, a call for help can be sent at a moment's notice, and personal safety becomes handy in a gadget like this.
Hi, my name is Hosea, and I'll be showing you Indigee's heart rate monitor. This is the heart rate monitor. This is what it looks like, and how you use it is you just put your finger on this front part right here for a couple of seconds, and it should read your heart rate. This heart rate monitor will be on Indigee's prototype. So this heart rate monitor is called the Max 30102. And how it takes your heart rate is it uses this method called photoplethysmography. And how that works is it uses an infrared light in this little screen right here. So when you put your finger on it, the infrared light shines on your skin and is able to measure your blood through that, thus telling you your heart rate when you put your finger on it. So this is just another cool feature that will be on the watch for you to use whenever you'd like.
My name is Shane Grail, and today I'll be talking about the summer research project and also just some of the stuff I've been working on for that project. So I've been working on the exterior design part for our final project, our final project, and with the exterior design, we used many different designs and drawings, 3D prints made by me and other students as well to actually come up with our final design for our product. So here I have some other drawings and designs that I've made myself, and on there it has some of the watch features and functions of the watch, or that the watch has. So just to show you here. Can't see. Here, this picture here is just some of the drawings I had and designs that I drew up, and yeah, some of that was implemented into the final design. So we used it to come up with the final design, and although we weren't able to actually build our prototype, my teacher and I created a little 3D design of what the watch may have looked like or would have looked like, and some of the functions it has and does. So with the 3D print here, it doesn't really look like a watch, but it's just something to show and demonstrate of what the watch would have looked like. So the LCD screen would have displayed your time and date, your heart rate, as well as your body temp and sugar levels, and by the press of a button. And with that, the name of our product is on the watch, Indigee.
Hi, I'm Jessie. I'm 15, going to be a sophomore this year, and I'm going to be talking about computer coding. But first, let me show you some of the apps that we use, and I'll show you how we use the Arduino. So the first app I'm going to show you is GitHub. And as you can see, I kind of copied it already. Then another app that we use is called the Arduino editor, or Create Arduino. And then we usually press this. I really have nothing on my Arduino right now, but we press this right here, and then it goes right into our Arduino. So I'm going to show you the bit about Arduino and the breadboard. So this is how it looks. As you see, I really don't have anything on it. Let's take it off. So this helps us transfer it into this. And we have like a lot of things on here, but I don't, because I put everything away. Well, I put it away. And then we get it to work. If it doesn't work, then we have to try to create new ideas or something better to get our answers. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Cell phones have a receiver and a transmitter. Within a cell phone, there are radio waves which allow for the receiver of a message to accept messages. The device we are working with, the Arduino Wi-Fi module ESP8266, allows this process to happen using SMS. The code used with the Arduino Wi-Fi module and GPS module will send data to a Google Sheet. Using that code will allow a message to be sent to a cell phone. It's the same process as a regular text message. The signals that are used to make phone calls, send data, or text are sent and received from the nearest cell tower. For example, if I were to send a text to my parents, the signal would be sent from the cell tower closest to me. The text message would be received from my parents from the nearest cell tower closest to them. When this text message is written, it is written in a code. This code is then transmitted into a signal that is specified for the user. This code or signal will then be sent to the receiver. Overall, the device we are using is similar to a phone sending a text message.
Hey, my name is TJ, and I'll be explaining to you how I personally designed a website over these last couple weeks of summer. Okay, as you can see, this is the website I have designed over these last weeks, and right here is a home page where you can see all the links to the original projects we've been working on, and this link right here is to the official site of the Lower Brill research team. And the next page is just meet the team, meet the teachers, and then here's a list of all the inventors right here. And then I personally added this summer's online learning experience. I had to deal with COVID-19 and all that. And here is all the people who support our projects. And the next page is a projects page. And here is an old design. This was last year's design, our project we came up with, and this is this year's project. And the last and final page is support us, where people can donate, if they want to our nonprofit organization. And that is all I wanted to share with you guys for this video.
Hi guys, my name is Aaliyah, and I am working with the Lower Brill Research this summer on a modified Fitbit that is called the Indigee. That is the watch for tomorrow. And for this watch in this summer, I studied intellectual property for the watch. And intellectual property is a category of property that includes intangible creations of human intellect. There are different parts to intellectual property, and these parts are the copyrights, patents, trademarks, and trade secrets. And for our intellectual property, I focused on the patents. And for the patents, I filled out a patent application that if we were to create multiple watches, it will have our name and logo on it, giving us the rights to this product and the design so no one can claim it for their own. So this helps us to claim any money that this product produces. And the application also helps to show the public all the technical information so people can give us feedback and solutions to any problems that we may have with the watch. And it can also just show you how the watch all works and all the processes that it went through to build this watch. And it really just gives you a nice idea of how it works. Right here is the patent application, and it has all our names on it. It tells you the purpose of the invention and all the problems and all the technology that went into it, and it just kind of gives you a nice idea of how this whole process works. And it really just kind of gives you how much work we really put into this watch over the summer. It took us almost 2 months to get it all together. So I kind of just wanted to tell you that intellectual property is one of the main things that goes into finishing up the product. And I did this so we can be able to patent it and sell it, maybe hopefully make some money off of it, so we can show that we work very hard and that this is just great experience for all of us, and we really kind of just worked hard to get it together. So that's intellectual property.
So this is Indigee's prototype. Right here is the GPS module, the Wi-Fi module, and the clock module, and the heart rate module right here. And this is the LCD screen display. As you can see, the date and time is on there. So if I press this button here and put my finger on the heart rate module, my heart rate will show up on that LCD screen. Now I just gotta click this button and it will go back. Okay, now the Wi-Fi module, once I press this button, the Wi-Fi module will take the GPS information and send to a phone. Let's see, got a message. And here's the coordinates.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie. Today I'm sharing with you projects we may be able to do in the future. Now most of these projects we've already talked about at the beginning of the summer program, and they're all really great ideas. One of the things we talked about is a laundromat for homeless people. Not only so they could wash their clothes, of course, but they could also have somewhere to use the bathroom, or to have AC in the hot weather, or heating in the colder weathers. Another project we talked about is a homeless shelter. So in our community, we have a lot of people who are homeless. So not only would it help with housing, but it can also help with job trainings. If they're going into full employment, they can have assistance with that, especially with people who have disabilities that are homeless. And if they're addicted, they can get counseling. Another project we talked about doing was fixing the erosion by the bend. Whether we stop or reduce the erosion is good. It's affecting wildlife, public and private property, and it also contributes to pollution.
All right. I think we are ready for our question and answer session. I just want to say congratulations everyone who's here, and yeah, for getting this done, for all the work that you did. You can all hear me. Maybe I am muted. I guess I know I'm muted on. I hope they can hear me on YouTube. I know that you guys can now hear me on the Google Meet. Have you seen anything, any questions from the YouTube comments? No questions in the YouTube comments? Billy Joe, Tashina, do you have any questions for our students that they could share a little bit before we to end this?
Mr. Gapoos had a question. What were the values that you learned towards creating this project?
Do we have a volunteer?
Did everybody hear the
I think so.
Everybody hear the question?
A big thing for me was patience.
It was also about having to understand that our project was contributing to a bigger cause, not only for our community, but it could expand out into the bigger world. So I think it just motivated all of us to keep continuing, knowing that it would be a good cause for women and potentially other people.
Great. We got maybe one more question that you want to come up with for our crew here. I will just say to anyone who is watching this on YouTube, we do have a link to donate to these young people. Any donations made through the link in the YouTube description over the next week is going to go straight to these fine young people to support the work that they did this summer. So if you're able and willing, be sure to hit that donate link and help support these fine young people.
Got another question. What are our plans for continuing this project?
One of our plans to continue this project is to see if we can minimize it and maybe try and patent it and see if we can try and get this out to a bigger world and see if we can use this to help a lot of people.
I think another idea was to try and get an endorsement from the MMIW movement themselves to further promote this product and maybe mass produce someday. Maybe find some inventors that are some people that want to invest in this project. I think that was some other plans we talked about.
Yep, and we also had somebody from SDSU invite us to come out and present this invention during their opening of their American Indian Student Center in the spring. So I know that was another potential opportunity for this. Do we have one last question?
Somebody mentioned Kickstarter might be interested in this idea.
That's great. I do have also some exciting news about the future of Lord Brule research. I'm going to be stepping down as the executive director, and starting September 1st, we're actually going to have a couple youth step in and lead this nonprofit. And so as part of that, you know, I think it's going to be really exciting to not just get input from youth as to what they want to do during the summer, but to actually have them be part of the decision-making process from the beginning as to what our summer program is going to look like, how we can better educate students. And so I'm excited for that. And I will just say we are also setting up an advisory committee for those students to help advise them over this next year. And so if you or anyone you know would be interested in helping to advise our youth leaders as they plan for next year and how to continue the success that they've seen so far, please feel free to reach out to us. You can find our contact information, Facebook, on YouTube, on our website. So I just encourage anyone who has any interest in helping the youth shape this program going forward to reach out. With that, is there anything else that we need to share? Team?
No, you pretty much covered it all.
Awesome. So I just want to thank everyone who tuned in. This is going to be up on YouTube now, so hopefully it can get shared around. We're also going to post this final presentation video to Facebook. So if you have anyone who's interested in wanting to understand kind of what what we've done, what we're doing, where we're going. Be sure to follow, share, and yeah, with that, I wish you all the best and take care.